How's everybody doing tonight? Are we doing good? Hey, Toasty. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Let's try that. Tired? Yeah, I feel that. I feel that one for sure. Stitch. What did you do today that got you so tired? How'd your exam go? Is that what got you tired? Just tired of thinking after a long day? Let's actually mask. That one. Oh, there's actually a loop all the way around. Hell yeah. Okay, let me actually go back to this. Where? There it is. There's ZBrush. Okay. Woke up early, review, took a test, had to drive my dad around because he had to get his car checked, which lasted 2 hours. But we chilled at home, so I was just exhausted because early from hot to cold and hot. Yeah, that sounds like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go probably, yeah, that just sounds like a lot. Let's go crease. Groups. Go deformation. Inflate. Just move it out manually. Actually. I'm always tired. That's the reality. I'm just always tired. Why do I sound really tired? Oh, well, yeah. Again, I'm always tired, but yeah, kind of led with that, so I figured I'd just ask why. All right, turn that off for now. I actually want to work on. I want to do something different with her hair. I don't like what I had with her for her hair before. Um, maybe I try the long hair. Let's try the long hair again. I'll go. Series mesher. Let's go extrude. Polygroup. Uh, I haven't really done an art stream in a long time. So this is, I don't even know where to start with her. It's the original character I came up with, kind of just throwing darts at a wall to see what sticks. But my kind of original thought process between her like story. Shit, I forgot what her story was. It's been so long since I've worked on this. I have to go find it. I have to go find my notes on her. That's not important. She's like a demon-esque character. It's all I can really go off of right now. And yeah, we're just feeling things out because I don't know what I want for her. And I don't have an actual drawing to base everything off of. I have a mood board with too many concepts on it. And I'm just going to go around, try and make something I like, see if it works. And if it does, I'll keep it. If not, I'm going to try something else. Kind of just gonna push the hair in, or the start of it, so that way kind of actually bleeds into our head. Actually, we're gonna go here. We're gonna brush slash. Nope. Just gonna put that crease down the middle. Gonna pull it out so it's not bleeding through. Those can wait until another time. Let's see. $100 likes on my reel. Which one is this? I should not have my phone next to me. It is such a distraction. But it's fine. Maybe. No, it's not. I'm going to put on Do Not Disturb. All right, now that I have that placement, we're going to go and build up. Just Okay, that's probably actually good enough. Okay, go back down here. Let's just inflate that some across the board. And then we'll just move this up. Actually, I'd like to start getting some color on her so I can start seeing everything, but did not realize those were two different colors. Okay. Toasty, I will know. I do not I will know. I do know you'll probably end up liking her once you'll at least like her color palette once I figure out everything else. Cause she's gonna have a lot of purple in her. Because of course she is, because my dumbass is the one making her. Clear those. I don't need those. Case in point, her irises. No, iris, pupil, her eyes. Part of her eyes are gonna be purple. I already know that much. Yeah, duh. That's why I'm doing it. Let's get those to be the same. We're gonna I know I had these orange before, but let's go. These colors aren't permanent, but I'm just doing basic colors so I can see, kind of get an idea on how everything is gonna look. But we are gonna do that. And then we're gonna color pick this black. We're gonna go like a purplish black, try and complement that. And we're not gonna leave everything else fucking purple. That needs to be darker. Switch color. Let's go back to white. Let's go back to white. Thank you. Yeah, something like that's a good start. Do this. And then what I want to do is let's get no, I don't want to make a new folder. We're gonna go. It's her old hair. No, not a huge fan of. Go insert. Go cube 3D. Go initialize cube. Let's open do plugins that do that. Pull some of it back out. Just smudge it up a little bit. And that will be the basis for her hair. Which image was I referencing her hair from? There it is. Nope, that loses all of the detail I just did. So we will lower this. Old folder. Hair 2. New folder. Hair 1. New folder. One question mark. Okay, you're gonna take this. Try and stay a little organized here. So we're gonna take this. Actually, let's put it on top. Gonna duplicate that. Then we're going to go bend curve. Increase that. Go ahead. Do something like this. And if I just move that down. do that. Let's increase this. Go move. That should do. Alright, it keeps doing that. Alright, so we'll do something like this. Go subtool master. Let's go mirror, new subtool. And I can adjust these two individually, and it won't look like a mirrored image. Alright, that'll work. And then alright, so we'll take this once again. We're gonna duplicate. Let's go ahead and take this. Fill object. Fill object. Fill object. We'll go back. No. Go back to that pure white. That way there's a very subtle purple in her hair for now. Alright, so here Accept that. And I'm just going to do one side for now, and I'll mirror everything over later. Or duplicate everything over later. Shit, not what I wanted to do. Okay. Go back here, bend curve, resolution, back, nothing. Bend curve. This one's gonna let's see. Yeah, something like this. I'm just gonna need more curve resolution there. What's the difference between these two? I can't tell the difference between those two, but it's fine. The curve resolution. Go ahead, bring this back up. Scale, squeeze. Twist. Okay, we'll go ahead and accept that. Go back to the move brush. I'm definitely gonna have to fix this stuff manually. That's fine. Yeah, that'll work for now. I didn't like how it was like ending up like that at first, but that might actually work out in my favor later. But we'll see. God, I've already been live for an hour and I feel like I've barely done anything. Jesus. So slow with this, but it's fine. Good things take time. All right. I this is gonna end up being like, God, that throws me off every time. Nope, not that one. Let's turn that on, the shading on for the body, so that way it doesn't keep doing that. We'll leave that at like a dark gray for now, I think, so just so that way it stands out more. Let's go ahead, duplicate this once again. Actually, not that that's actually going to make a huge difference in the long run, but let's flip it that way, so that way it's a little bit different. Do that. Let's actually duplicate it again, because I know I'm going to have to keep twisting that around. So we'll go hide those two, so that way they aren't in the way. Then I'll do like 4, 5 total of these pieces on each side. And then if we need to, I can make smaller, more individualistic strands to make it look a little bit messier. But for now, we'll go here, lower the resolution on this one back down, do that. And let's go ahead, bring this one down. Bring it down to like here-ish. Oh, actually, transform, transparent. This actually might be helpful. So that way I can see everything better. Let's do this. No. Let's taper this one. Move it here. We can get this strand back. Maybe I bring it like here. Down. Do that. Maybe bring that down a little bit. We start twisting that hair around. Okay, so with that there, it does slowly taper off. Let's actually, what if I scale these two up just to give it a little bit more interesting volume, and then I taper off here. Actually close that for now, give myself a little bit more screen space to work with. And let's go ahead, accept this. Actually doesn't look terrible. So we'll stick with this for now, because this seems to be working. All right. Toasty, do you use Spotify? Did you, if you do, have you seen your, Spotify Wrapped for this year? And if you, oh, you don't? I was about to say, if you have, you should totally send it in the Discord. Auto. A lot of it. A lot of her. like 60% of what I listened to was her this year. It was her, it's Amelie. It was the K-pop Demon Hunters soundtrack. I don't remember what the other two are off the top of my head. But it was, oh god. It said my music taste was like 23, which isn't far off from my age, but for what it is worth is obviously it only shows your account. When I'm at work, we're always listening to, I work at a gym, so we always have music playing, but that's not my account, so it doesn't count for me. So I guesstimated. I think I lowballed it, honestly, at like the amount of music I listen to on Spotify, like not on my account, and it basically just doubled my playtime. Went from like 60, it was like 59,000 minutes to like 160,000. So straight up just doubled my listening time. But it definitely would have changed a lot of stuff. Like Auto probably still would have been like my most listened to, just because I do listen to her consistently. But my age range for music would definitely be a little bit closer to that 35 range, just because I do I do put on a lot of like 80s and 90s like classic rock at work. But like again, I still think it'd mostly be Auto on there. Um, Top songs: Just Dance, Bad Romance, Taste, Good for You, and Thumbs. Gaga, Sabrina Carpenter, Katy Perry. Just Dance, Bad Romance. The second one, the artists, top songs, minutes listened, and genre was kind of the one I was looking for. Where's my phone? My phone's over here. Like, here's mine. We got it. Where'd it go? There it is. I'll just send all of mine, actually. If I can find Discord on, there it is. Yeah, there's mine. Yeah, I think it counts like full albums you've listened to, because it said I had 13. And I know I've grabbed songs from more than just 13 albums, so I'm assuming it just means like you've listened to the entire album at some point. That is all I listen to. That is all I listen to when I am playing my own music. Okay, so the lo-fi was actually at one point, like right when I started streaming, like back in August, September, I was using Spotify and I was playing like copyright free, like lo-fi music. Like if I was doing art and stuff, or more like a beat EDM type stuff if I was gaming or whatever. But I didn't really like the music I was listening to. Maybe it's just me. Maybe the station I was using just isn't for me. But I stopped listening to it. And then I kept failing to get rid of Spotify through OBS, like on OBS. And so it kept playing whatever I was listening to. Which, when I started multi-streaming and it started going to YouTube and stuff, I kept having the stream VODs getting taken down because of the copyright stuff. So I eventually just took it out altogether, which is why I never have music anymore. So yeah, there's that. And I guess it just I guess I listened to so little like variety on my own that it still ended up taking a significant amount of my listening time for this year. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to keep moving. We're going to get another one of these. We're going to duplicate this one as well. Move it down and back. Speaking of K-pop Demon Hunters, it is now playing what it sounds like. Pin curve. I mean, let me look back at yours actually. I mean, I would really only think that, like, looking at your songs and your artist, I would kind of really only get that feeling from Lady Gaga and Taylor Swift. Like, the few songs I could probably name off the top of my head from the other three girls, I don't feel like are that, like, depressing. As if you just went through a breakup. And maybe not Lady Gaga. I don't know. I don't listen to her much anymore. But I feel like Taylor Swift, like, all of her music is about a bad relationship she's been in. And that's it. Hell, all of her songs could probably be based off of one bad relationship she's been in, for all I know. Because again, I don't listen to her. All right, so I want to start now. Even like her, even like Taylor's old songs. I'm not a fan. Like I was never a fan of her, honestly. I can tolerate her music, but like if we're hanging out and you put it on, I probably wouldn't complain. But if I was in charge of the music, it wouldn't be put on. If that makes sense. Actually, kind of same thing with all of this. Like I probably wouldn't be the person to put those artists on, those girls on. But if you put them on, I probably wouldn't be complaining. All right, let's do this. Not twist. Curve resolution. Might be too much. This. Britney Spears. Yeah, I was a little taken back by my top five. It's not what I thought it was, actually. I mean, I knew it was gonna be that album, but and maybe some of Otto's One Piece songs, but the actual top five did surprise me a little bit. Do that. Just bring that up. That should be good for that one. Go accept that. Let me actually Google that. Okay, that's all I needed to know. Ugh. Go back to this. Actually, before I do that, let's... Go back to this. Let's duplicate this again. Bend curve. We're gonna reset that back down to 0. Gonna do that. Let's bring that here. And we're gonna taper that. We're not. Probably good enough. Except that we're gonna go back to the move brush. Oh, I'm definitely gonna have to go back and touch some of this hair up later. Let's turn this on so I can see it a little bit better. Oh, I actually want to add that. All right, that's good for now. Keep that there. Let me go ahead and save this document again so I don't lose that. And then we'll do one more for now. Actually, I just delete this one. We don't need that one anymore. And then we'll duplicate this one more time. I could go, actually, let's go back to the transparent mode. That kind of helped. Bend curve once again. Reset that. Squeeze. Scale. Twist. Yeah, that one is good for now. Oh, that's actually, that works so much better for me. Should have done that sooner. We're gonna bring that one out. Shit, I should have saved that reference. Okay, whatever. It's actually not that helpful. Gonna bring this back down here. Bring that out. Okay, That'll be good for now, except let's turn that back off for just a minute. Alright, that would definitely have to get fixed because I can tell that those are all the same hair strands. And we'll go subtool master, mirror. Okay, new subtool. Okay, that is the wrong strand of hair. Mirror. No, stop. What machine gun sound? Are you sure it's not on your end? Are you doing something? Is there something going on outside? I mean, is this? Is this what you're referring to? Um, I mean, yeah, you can definitely hear my mouse hitting the desk. But I also have this little remote accessory for my drawing tablet. So you might be hearing me click those buttons as well. Maybe I should look into putting music back on my streams. I just won't use Spotify. Let's go. Mirror. Wait, are you referring to this? This? Oh, yeah. So it is. I'm surprised you can hear that because it's not showing up in OBS. So you see this little like red circle crosshair thing? That's my brush size, and I have the little dial on here spins, and that's how I've been controlling my cursor size. That's hilarious, actually. I didn't realize. Shit. It's so weird that you can hear that. Because like my mic is the it's supposed to only be capturing from the front side, from the Jesus, from the front where I'm talking, and this is like behind it on my desk. So I'm just really surprised. Oh, the gain's probably too high. That's probably what it is. Should probably dial that back a little bit. That's hilarious. Well, at least we solved that problem. Subtool master, mirror. No, not at all. Yeah, that's weird. I'm surprised it's loud enough to actually get picked up. Yeah, well, it is not done, but I already like this hair that I just finished working on more than this old, very simple hair. Just wasn't doing it for me. So I like this more. A little bit more complicated, but I think it already looks better. I'll work on it more later. Probably get a few more layers. Make it look a little bit thicker. Um, all right. Go back to the hair reference. Do something like that for now. Still a little too symmetrical. I'll do something about that in the future. Let me look back at this some more. No, I will keep that. Actually, you know what? What time is it? It's 9 o'clock. We'll call it there for art. Just because I have so many different reference images and I have no idea what my brain was thinking with these. So I need to go back into my notes, look at her lore bits, and figure out what direction I was trying to go. Let's go ahead and save that. In the meantime, I'm going to take a quick break. Get to the bathroom, get some water, maybe grab a snack. And then we'll come back and play something. I don't know yet. So make sure I've saved that. We're going to be right back. Alright, I'm back. It's been a minute since we played Pokemon. I have a lot of stuff I need to do, actually, which is why I figured we'd jump back in. Move some stuff away and around and off my desk. Let me update the stream. Let's go. Let's go ahead, update the stream info. That should do it. And we are back here. What was I doing? It looks like I was trying to shiny hunt Dratini. And that is not the first thing we're going to do, actually. First thing we're going to do... Where am I on this? I need to do some more of those. Oh, I know what we're doing first. We are... Link play, mystery gift, via internet, Project M. Toasty, don't forget this as well for yourself. It is another legendary. Extra side mission available. Meet the conditions to begin Project M. You also get the following items: MewTwo Night X and MewTwo Night Y. Oh man, I wonder what those are for. I guess we'll find out together. Disconnected from the internet. Okay. And then mission list. Garden, Pikachu, Jaws, Oris. Wait, do I not have access to it yet? Alright, so there's not really a... Okay. Not really a side quest, apparently. It just happens. I guess. Some... boxes... and satchel. Oh, so there is a cutscene. Machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Initiating security protocols. Megastone is detected, restoring power to critical systems. Activating Project M. This project is highly dangerous. Would you still like to release the locks? Yes. That's it. He just shows up. I don't know, Haruji, what do you think you're doing? MewTwo is an extremely dangerous Pokemon. You're thinking of facing off against that thing? Yeah, seriously. Maybe. Then you better not fail to catch it. So now I get the side mission. Okay. I feel like this is the time I use the Master Ball. What's Mewtwo's catch rate? Catch rate in Legend ZA. Yeah, I'm just gonna Master Ball it because I know they match. It only seems fitting. Oh yeah. We're just nah. We're not gonna fight it. Now then, I'll let Auntie Mabel explain to you why you ended up battling MewTwo in the labs. It's very nice. I do enjoy a good, attentive listener. MewTwo is a Pokemon created by a scientist who is conducting research on Pokemon DNA. It has formidable power, which piqued Team Flare's interest. We wonder if we might be able to use MewTwo in the ultimate weapon. When we heard it had been spotted in Callus's unknown dungeon, we went and caught it. Don't know why MewTwo had even shown up in the Callus region. One theory was Mewtwo came seeking the power of Mega Evolution. But even with all 5 of us looking into it, we couldn't resolve an answer. We had both Mewtwo X, Mewtwo Y. We even tried using them, and Mewtwo never Mega Evolved. Since Mewtwo tends to mostly just hang out, saving up its energy for when it needs to battle. Put a project on the back burner and forgot about it. But Mewtwo sure does leave me with questions now, doesn't it? Like, why awaken now? Was it just reacting to the Mega Stones you have? Which leads to the question, why do you even have those 2 Mega Stones in the first place? But what do I know? Fuck, what do I know? Alright. I was just given. They were just given to me. Fucking just fell out of the sky. Anyway, acting director still has a pile of work waiting her. I'm hanging up now. Bye. She called herself that. I want to be very clear about that. She 100% started that. Okay. I don't even like begin to know the difference between Mewtwo X and Mewtwo Y. Do you know what the difference between the two are? What's the difference in stats? Mewtwo X and Y. I don't know. They both look kind of shit, if you ask me. Alright, X, Psychic Fighting, higher physical balance defense, making a tanky physical attacker. Mewtwo Y is a pure Psychic that keeps Mewtwo's traditional focus with a much higher special attack and speed. The better option depends on the battle and playstyle, but X is often seen as more versatile due to its mixed potential, while Y is a glass cannon non-special attacker. No, glass cannon special attacker. Which one do you like? Because honestly, I think just normal Mewtwo looks better than both of them. Alright, well, I'll end up looking at both of them anyway. Interesting. Let's go test them out somewhere. Actually. Satchel. That didn't do that much. Let's just... Yeah, we're just gonna do that. Let's go back to the main level of the lab and leave. And let's test him out. These are not good Pokemon to be testing him on, but it's fine. And it's day. Yeah, we're just gonna leave. Let's go Wild Zone 20. Let's look in here real fast, see if we can't find any shinies. Nope, nothing here. Let's, fuck it, we're gonna do the ZA Royale because I think something happens after I get like 15 or so wins. I'm at 12, so I need 3 more. Let's change moves. Psy Strike, Aura Sphere. Go Nasty Plot or Special Attack. Wait, is it not here? Satchel. Let's shopping. I'd like to buy. Let's go ahead. $22. Okay, special attack. Let's look at his stats. Check summary. Change moves. Got high defenses. Alright, let's go Satchel. Go HP up. Go special attack. And I go with special defense just because it's a little bit lower. And then go ahead, switch those since I have him set up as a special attacker. And let's go here. That did a lot of damage. Nope. Okay. Bomb of Snow. I do not think the nasty plot was necessary, but it's fine. Maybe it was. Who knows? Another Delibird, huh? Ugh. Max revives, always useful. Land hits with fighting type moves, how convenient. Actually, now let's do this. Fighting type moves. Honestly, MewTwo is like feels like he gets hit so hard. I feel like he might be better off like not even Mega Evolving. Might be better off just giving him like a Shell Bell or something, so that way he can heal off any damage he takes. Although Google did say X is a little bit tankier than Y, so that might be part of it. Again, I don't really like either of them. I think that looks better than either of them. Let me grab that, start up, sneak up. Fairy type moves. I don't have fairy type moves on him. I have it on her though. I'm not fucking here. You don't see shit. There's no fucking way. Fairy type moves, Slow King. Oh, you tanked that pretty well, didn't you? DNA. Take a little bit of healing. Thank you very much. Fighting and then ground type moves. Alright, so next one we'll pull out Gardevoir, the fairy type move, and then we'll go to Garchomp for the ground type moves. Alright, start battles with fairy type. And that's one ground type move. Is it 3 or 5? It's 3. Mega Evolve Pokemon, I can do that. Aromatisse. All right. Nice. Let's actually go run over here and do this real fast. Should talk to you first. How many Mega Shards do I have? 44. Nothing. Got it. Yes. Let's see. Who is my opponent? Emma. All right. Let's see. You've got Emma. Mawile. It's still bulldoze. That player off hurt, but it's fine. Pony.
Bomb of Snow. Man, it'd really suck if you got hit by a fire type move. Lucario, also weak to fire. Okay. All right. Nice. She looks very happy for someone who just lost. Five bottles of iron. 15 medium candies. Yeah, that's true. I'm not even far from the battle zone. It's right here. I wonder if I can get a second challenger's ticket tonight. Let's actually... Not satchel. Those boxes... Put him there for now. Let's just E-speed everyone. No, I'm not here. I'm not here. Leave me alone. Skarmory, I can use Fire Punch again. Dang it. Gardevoir. Just Earthquake. Take those. Come back and get those later. Grab this. Grab this. Super effective hits. Dark type moves. Means I need him. super effective against dark type, but could have done it for the battle. Whatever, it'll be fine. Not super effective, but hopefully it does not take it the KO. It's annoying. Go. Still not super effective. But it's fine. No, they're not here. Okay. Oh, yes, they are. Come on, no one's weak to dark moves. Noivern. It's dragon flying. Altaria. There's the KO on Delibird. There's 20 wins right there. Oh. Damn. Oh wow, he swapped Pokemon. That's interesting. No, you're not using Perish, Sean. Get out of here with that. Mantrick. I knew that he had that. I will gladly take your prize medals. Ice type moves. Actually, that'll be easier. Where is everybody? Okay, they're fucking back over here. Okay. Should have had someone else out so that way I can still get the ice type moves. Doesn't matter now. Bulldoze. I have to start the battle with ice type moves, so it's not going to matter. There we go. Halfway there. It's not a plus move anyway. Go, Mystical Fire. Dang it. Oh, the other person saw me. Okay. Delphox. Not that it matters. But let's get those dark type attacks in. Restore health. I'm actually not going to. I'll just go to the Pokemon Center. Because the night's over. $160,000, not too bad. Go ahead, go back here. Like to heal my Pokemon. Real fast, I do want to check here again, see if there are any shinies. No, there's an alpha. Bet he's not a shiny alpha. Nope. No. Nope, nothing here. Hang out till nightfall. I need 2 more. I should be able to get them done in this night. Seriously, Garchomp? Whatever. Resurade. Oh, just land hits. It's not... Okay. That's super easy. Knockout unaware. That is not how you knock someone out unaware. That is a free electric move for me. Chandelure. And Doom. He's gonna Mega. I will as well. Dude, Mega Garchomp looks like it's wearing a suit. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, there's those two cards done. Actually, I'm gonna keep Garchomp out, so that way the Mega Evolution fades and disappears. More Dark-type moves. Guess I'm keeping Garchomp out. And we're gonna come up here. Grab this card over here. Make Pokemon drowsy. I don't have anyone on standby, I think, that can do that. So we're going to ignore that one entirely. I don't think that'll pick up the KO. It does not. Oh, wow, that did nothing. Tanky little dude, aren't you? That should be a challenger's ticket right there. Yeah, it is. Let's go ahead and take care of this. This will be 14. I don't think I need to pull Dragonite out, but whatever. Short King. Dude, what the fuck is that picture? We need to talk about this, brother. You need a new picture. That is not a good look for you. Let's see if he jumps again. Or is that a thing? Or is he past that? He's gonna jump again. I can already feel it. Yep, there it is. Yeah, seriously. Like I said, this is not a great look for him. Alright, get out of the spikes, please. Thank you. Please don't go back in the spikes. That's right, I should... Can I E-speed this? I can. It's not gonna do anything, never mind. Scolipede is going to Mega Evolve. All I can imagine is, boss, you want to look submissive more than you already seem like? Yes. Just squat, you got it. For real. That was easy. $14 matches. All right, I think I need one more to finish this challenge. I think it's only 15. I hope it's only 15. And I'll still do more just because decent rewards, but I feel like the online is better for rewards. I was crouching. Whatever. Alright, there's one challenge done. Scyther. Super effective move. Alakazam. Earthquake, why not? Okay. Knockout Pokemon using a dark type move means I need him again. Oh, this is perfect because that's a ghost type, which means it's weak to dark. And just to be safe, let's make it a plus move. Do just a little bit more damage. Don't think I needed it, but... yeah, where was this chick when I needed the... fucking Phantom Force, man. Where was this chick earlier when I needed the dark type attacks? Or super effective dark type attacks? That's... doesn't do anything. Catch unawares and knock out with first blow. Scolipede. Oh, someone's trying to be like her boss, aren't you? Too bad your boss's Scolipede also lost to me. Pretty sure that's the same trick that was in his picture as well. Halfway there. How much time do I have? Oh, I have about half the night left. I should make it. Grass type moves. Crocodile. Malamar. Electric type moves. Need 19,000 points. Bonus cards, yes please. Doesn't even let me pick. Unleash plus moves on opponents. That I can do. That's easy enough. Oh, Vaporeon, I'm so sorry. But I need you to go down for me. Thank you. Glaceon, this dude just has the evolutions. Ow, that hurt. Ow, that hurt. I'm faster. Oh, hell yeah. And there's my next challenge ticket. Nice. That's what I needed. Alright, that is enough of that, because I think this is the last one I need. But we'll find out. Oh, Tony. About time I see you. I haven't fucking seen you since that fateful day. Which is me, by the way. Definitely the better Mega Evolution user. Watch you win. I mean, watch me win. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Hand trick. Talk about giving me all the status conditions. Jesus Christ. Bitch, you still have her? That did a lot of damage. Why did she just fall down and hang like that? That was weird. I'm sure you are. Did all of the fucking heavy lifting for you. Obtained a moon ball. XP candy. Why am I getting it now instead of at the front desk? We're right there. Why do you say that like it's fucking across the city? And Floette is still out. Interesting. And both of you. From your mom, right? Yes, it was. Oh, I found the person who gave it to your mom in the first place. That jacket was a gift from... Oh. Interesting development. Why does Vinny look like he's just not interested in any of this? Quite sure that your mother was my dog. Last saying she had her own research she wished to pursue. She worked hard at that research while caring for me when I was just a kid. Thought for her to handle on her own. I think she ended up doing work for Team Flare, getting support from Lysander. It is true that your mother's research contributed to the invention of Team Flare's hologram devices. That same research Polytech here. Even though she chose to walk on a separate path, we still find these points of intersection. Life truly is curious at times. So Mom's hard work helped make the wild zones and everything possible, but she burned herself out doing all that. In the end, she had to go to some faraway region to try and rest. I see, and I suppose that is where she is. I knew my mom had ties to Lumia, so I figured I'd find someone I'd find you, or someone knew her here. But of course, our family was not originally from Lumios. That's why it's a struggle to find any leads. Until I noticed the jacket. Couldn't be sure at first. It has certainly seen some hard days since I've last seen it. And of course, you've added some flair of your own. That's what prompted President Jet to enlist me to do some sleuthing for her as well. At that moment, it stuck to me. What if the two of you are related, searching for one another? Did she ever speak about me? She regretted never talking to you again after she left. And if I ever met you, I should tell you something. Even though the two of us walk different paths, there's still so much we had in common. Noticing what you shared made her life feel fuller, even after she left, especially after. If only I'd been less stubborn, if only I tried to reach back across that divide sooner. I think it's alright. She'd be glad to know her message reached you at last. Let's ask one thing of you. I bear responsibility for Quasartico to conceal the truth about the tower's threat from the public for so long. I plan to step down as president, but the development plan must continue. Must make Lumios City into a place that Pokemon people truly belong. Having some continuity with the project's leadership to help the transition going a little smoother. Perhaps if someone who had been helping already were to step into my shoes, someone who's already a leader in their own right. Wait, you're not saying what I think you're saying, are you? You want me to take over as CEO of Quasartico? Being whole company? I mean, I guess, but it makes sense to keep it in the family, but... You know what? Alright, I doubt Mom would have wanted me to refuse. You understand why I have to do this? Of course, I get it. Loette. I'll keep Lumia safe. Oh yeah, it'll be fine. Totally. What could go wrong? Okay. Pokédex. Floette. Eternal Flower. Mega Floette. I want to see it. Give an item to hold. This entire time you've had Floette, you only... I'm surprised the Floette is not level 100 by default. I really felt like after being alive for like 3,000 years, it'd be level 100 by now. There it is. Is Ash gonna break it? I don't know. It does. Okay. Still kind of small, but I don't know what else I expected. Alright, I'm just gonna fast travel to the hotel because I can never fucking figure out how to get there when I run there. Oh, I don't actually go to the hotel and tell them anything? Okay. Well then, that's awkward. Let's go. I can't put them in the box because the Mega Evolution. Alright, Floette can go in here. Gardevoir can actually also go in here since she's level 100. It's just in the boxes. Let's get Zygarde in the party. Start leveling up some of these other legendaries. Snake. Not too bad. An extra 120k. Yes, I did. I don't... Oh, I mean, I won, but I don't really remember much of it other than that. Alright, it's almost 11 o'clock. I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. So let's go ahead and save all of this. I think next time I get on, I'll do some online battles with the new season. Alright, let's see if anyone else is playing Pokemon right out. Go say hi to someone else for a little bit. Twitch.
Hmm. Stream summary. Stream manager. Raid channel. Let's look around. Oh, our favorite person in this game. Fuck it. We'll rate this person. All right, Toasty. Have a good night, and I will see you later.